Hey everybody, it's Dr. Lori here, and I wanted to hop in here to let you know that if you're one of those who are struggling or panicking that on Halloween you're going to eat all the candy before the trick-or-treaters get there, you are not alone, okay? So that's what I want to talk to you about today, because I have 5 simple tips that will make it so easy for you to say no to that candy bowl, all right? And that's what we want to do. We want to make sure that you have the power to make these choices, all right? So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to know that you are really giving too much power to the candy, okay? The candy doesn't have any power at all. It's what we ascribe to things and situations that really make a difference. And what I'd like you to do is to just take that power back. You control the food, not the other way around, as I always say, all right? So keep that in mind as we go forward. Now, the first thing, first tip I would like you to do is to make sure that you add protein and healthy fat to every meal, and especially your evening meal before Halloween, all right? Before the trick-or-treaters arrive, before you put the candy out. I'd like you to add healthy sources of protein and fat, ideally starting today, to every meal. Because what this does is it balances your blood sugar, which means you are not going to be tempted as much to eat that candy, okay? Because when we eat excess carbohydrates, we eat excess sugar or sugar in general, our blood sugar spikes super high and then it drops super fast. And I always use the example, much like throwing a ball high up into the air and watching it fall rapidly to the ground. Well, when that ball hits the ground, what do? Well, you go and search for that Halloween candy. That's right. So we're going to help stop that by having a meal high in protein and healthy fat. So proteins that you like chicken or turkey, wild fish. We want grass-fed beef, or we want grass-fed lamb. Whole eggs. I call whole eggs a 2-for-1 because you not only get healthy fat from the yolk, but you also get a nice source of protein. And then we want healthy fats, right? We want eggs, for one, is a good example of that. Nuts like walnuts or cashews, chia seeds are another. You want healthy oils, avocado oil. We want macadamia nut oil, or olive oil is a great one. And coconut oil, which helps you lose weight as well, helps boost your metabolism. And so when you combine these healthy fats like avocado and good sources of protein, you are balancing that blood sugar, making it a lot easier for you to say no, all right? So that's tip 1. Tip 2 is we want to drink water. And yes, you hear that all the time, right? But in this case, why? Because, number 1, most people are mildly dehydrated and they don't even know it, right? They're suffering from fatigue and hunger and much more. So we want to add water, but the reason is that when you are mildly dehydrated, and again, most people are, you crave sugar. That's right. That's one of the side effects, the symptoms of mild dehydration, are sugar cravings. So starting today, I'd love to see you to just start drinking water. Drink a minimum of half your body weight in ounces of water a day. And that means if you weigh 120 pounds, drink a minimum of 60 ounces of water a day. Okay? So that's why. And oh, one more thing. If you add lemon to your water, you're doing double duty there. You're making it more powerful, because the water combined with the lemon is very effective in stopping cravings. In fact, anything sour, if you're having a sugar craving and you eat anything sour like pickles or apple cider vinegar or lemon, it stops the craving. It halts that craving. So add lemon, and lemon also contains a soluble fiber called pectin, and pectin is excellent in balancing blood sugar and stopping hunger and cravings for hours, okay? It turns into like a soluble gel, if you will, in your stomach, and very effective. So that's tip 2. Now tip 3, we want to make sure that you take in a special supplement called Chromium Picolinate. Okay, Chromium Picolinate. And check with your doctor first, because we don't want any interactions if you're on medications or anything else. So make sure you do that. But Chromium Picolinate balances blood sugar powerfully. Okay, and that's very important right now. We want you to be able to resist the temptation of that Halloween candy. And this year is going to be a whole lot different than last year. You're going to sail through. So get the Chromium Picolinate. Make sure it's 400 to 600 micrograms, not grams, not milligrams, but micrograms. It'll say mcg on the package. So go get that. It's an inexpensive supplement. You can find it at most health food stores, and it works like a charm. I use it myself. So use that's tip number 3. Now tip number 4 is for you to really think about the type of candy that you're bringing home. We want you not to bring home candy you love, okay? Don't do that. We want you to bring home candy that you would never buy. If you must bring candy home into the house, then bring home candy that you would never touch, all right? So, or that you would never actually buy. So you're not as tempted to eat that candy as you would be, say, the Reese's peanut butter cups, okay? So make sure that you bring home candy that you don't care for as much. And again, if you don't have to bring the candy home, don't do it. That's my best advice to you. And the last tip is I'd like you to visualize. Now, some of you might think that's a little woo-woo, but in fact, it's highly effective, all right? Olympic athletes use it. Successful people from every walk of life use it, and I want you to use it too, because it's going to rewire your brain. So take a few minutes to really think about how you want to feel the day after Halloween. That's right, the day after. I want you to feel healthy. I want you to feel empowered, that you made it through, you didn't overdo it on the candy. You're not going to have that inflammation, that bloating, the fatigue, and much more. So think about how you want to feel, how proud you will be of yourself, and again, it's going to rewire your brain, and you're setting yourself up for an expectation of success. And that's what I want for you. I want you to sail through tomorrow night without any battle scars. All right? So if you liked this video, you liked the 5 tips, remember, simple is very powerful. Please share it, because you know there are people out there that really need to have this information. And if you want more information about how to sail through Halloween without any struggle, then go to my website, drlorieshemek.com, and I wrote an article just on this. It's right there on top. And while you're there, feel free to sign up for my newsletter as well. All right, so have a happy, healthy Halloween, and please know I'm here for you. Take action starting today on these tips, and message me if you want to, email me if you want to. I'm absolutely there for you every step of the way. Okay? Have a healthy week, and I'll see you next week. Talk to you later.